Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 23 of from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and to a Build-A-Page layout. So today I am using this fun 6x6 pad, the first page kit that I put together with you with this. Look at that face, that adorable photo of Jack who turned 1. So I got that out and I used that. Now you can see today's sketch up here in the corner, and you're looking at that and you're saying you're totally off. But here is my thinking, and here is what I did. So the first thing that I did is I just used, of course, one side, the left-hand side, in theory. And what I actually did with this lovely sketch is sort of use the sketch as my background. So today's sketch is by the lovely Shannon Blinn. I will put, she's both here, of course, on YouTube and over on Instagram. On Instagram, she's one mommy, I'll put it down because I think it's one mommy. There's one mommy, there's 71 in there. Is there scrap as well? I'm not too sure. I will definitely put that down below, because if you're not following Shannon over on Instagram as well as here, make sure you go and do that. She plays along with an awful lot of our series in addition to 30 days of sketches. So my idea, and I think I did this once last series as well, and I quite like it. It's very different. It's obviously a very different interpretation, but you know, sketches are starting points. They are there to spark an idea, a technique, a tool, whatever. So this one, I took the left-hand page and I sort of used it as a background, and I cut my 6x6 paper pads down into rectangles of various sizes and put them on the page. Now in the middle of the sketch, there is a couple of strips of very narrow paper. Mine are a little bit wider. I have the rainbow one underneath, and then I put the navy on top, and they don't go straight across. I sort of put them a little bit askew, but I think the philosophy is there. Now before that, when I was putting the page kit together with you, I said, you know, I think I want to go get one of my Tim Holtz stencil, in particular the bubble stencil, and get some stenciling done on the background. And I really should have come on and shown you that as I was doing it. And I think I may come back and do a background with you soon, because this was fun. I took 2 Stampin' Up! Inks that would go with my photo and the papers I chose. This is a fairly new one. I'm not sure if it's this year or last. I can't remember. I don't think I bought any this year. Anyway, Parakeet Party, and my old standby and absolutely favorite navy Midnight Muse. And I started with the Midnight Muse at different places throughout the page with just a blending brush, and then brought in some of the Parakeet Party in different spots. And then I sort of, this stencil is not an easy one to line up. It can definitely be lined up, but I just didn't take the time to do that. I, in fact, actually did it purposefully, askew, and therefore did a little bit of mixing and matching, and I really, really love how that came out. And once that was done, I should have come on here and done the intro part that I do sometimes, and I just didn't do that, my friends. It was late in the evening, so I didn't. I apologize. I will come back and I will show you this background another time, because it was fun to make. It's an easy one to make, and I think it's a little bit of a different look. So I quite enjoyed it. Matted my photo in sort of the lime green and the polka dot paper, which I think is quite fun, that brings in other colors. Look at that face. Oh my God, I can't. So I got that down. So I got the background down. I cut my papers in rectangles and got those down, inspired by the sketch, put my photo up on foam, and then did a little embellishing. And if you recall, when I was doing the page kit together with you, I was saying, you know, I'm going to go get one of the bramble fox bits other than in here. And in the end, I did not use this in Joy. I had that as part of the page kit, as well as the perfect. You know, now that I'm looking at it, I could definitely put perfect, but then it looks like it's the golf that's perfect. Whereas, you know, here, yeah. So in the end, I did not use either the perfect or the enjoy. They're going to go back in here. I did go into my NicoleJones911 Digiprints. I got a couple of viewfinders, a couple of hearts, and some little 1-inch labels out of that area. I did go in and try the XOXO and get a paw flare, but I found them just a little too big, or at least for this layout, they just weren't sitting. But, you know, I have them here. We'll go back to them for sure, as I use them quite often. So what I did use is the Make-A-Wish up here, which is a little bit more visible in person than, it's a frosted, so you can see through it, but the Make-A-Wish is quite visible in person. Got that up there. My Simple Stories alphas, the foam alphas in the green that you've seen me use just recently. I kept them out on my desk. One. And then these are the fun perspectives that I use, the paws in 2 different sizes in that lime green and turquoise bone, because look, he has bone cakes. That's so cool. So I got that down. And then just for a couple of finishing touches in a few areas, I had the Lost in Pages on my desk because I used it, of course, for my Spiegel Mom Scraps layout last Saturday. And then I went in to get Tranquil Garden. It was right there looking at me, and it had the gorgeous navy in it. So I just dotted a few sequins around to finish this off. And then, of course, as you know me, I do not like naked edges with white or cream cardstock. But I wanted to do a little bit the same philosophy as I did with the stenciling, and therefore I went in and I got my, this is not quite navy, and gumball green, and they're fairly close, and I just did some outlining all the way around to just sort of frame this all in and finish this off, and I love it. And this will go in Joey's family album, of course. Look at that fella. So there you go, my friends. So that is me going a little bit rogue with day 23 of 30 days of sketches, getting a Build-A-Page layout done, and I will see you back here very soon. Thanks for being here, my friends. Bye for now.